Hey guys, I'm back. I get a lot of questions going, who's your favorite queen of all time? Well, child, there's a whole lot of queens that I love and respect so much, and if they haven't had an all-star run yet, God, I hope they do, because I love them. So I'm gonna do my honorable mentions first, because my top 10 list, still kind of fine-tuning it a little bit, because it's very hard to pick just 10. So these honorable mentions, they're not queens that I hate, obviously. They're queens that I love very, very much, but they're just not in my top 10. To be in my top 10, you have to, really touch my heart in a special way, you know? But these queens I absolutely love. If the queens that you love are not on this list, they might be on my top 10 list, or they're just maybe not my favorites of all time, you know? We're gonna start at the top of my list here, Tia Coffee. No one probably made me laugh on UK season 2 more than Tia did. You know, her whole runway speech of, she's wearing an adequate garment made of material got stuck on her body. We love that whole thing. We love Tia. Go check out Tia's cameo, because she's like, oh, I recognize you from Twitter. And I was like, no, no. Oh, we love her, though. All-Star International too, hopefully, if she brings a better runway, because she should not have been the bottom for UK Hun. If her runway had been better, she would not have been lip-syncing, and we all know it. Veronica Green! We will see Veronica again later this year, early next year, I'm sure. Not a spoiler, because Rue did openly say you're coming back, but we love Veronica. I have cameos from a lot of these queens, but check out the Veronica one, because that's the longest one I've ever received. Veronica is so sweet. We've chatted on Twitter a little bit about musicals, and she's just a really, really lovely, lovely person. Go check out her song and Tia's song and their music videos if you haven't, because they're really great, and I love that they're like best friends. It's really cute. Ellie Diamond. I don't know why I'm doing all these UK queens first, but Ellie. Ellie. Both of her cameos have been incredible and just so funny, and she's just so lovely. She really needs more love and support, so go follow Ellie if you have not followed her yet. I love her. I hope to see her on International Season 2 as well, because I think if she spends more time maturing just a little bit more, because she is still so young, she will come back and absolutely kill it, especially with her makeup being as incredible as it is. Cheryl Hole. I love Cheryl. Cheryl is just such a delight. She is like the epitome of, I'm just happy to be here. She calls herself the mediocre queen. We'll see if that holds true in All-Stars International. Because she is rumored to be there, of course. So we hope that she wins the challenge. Fingers crossed that she wins a damn challenge and gets a badge. But, we love Cheryl so much. I did a cameo call with her a couple weeks ago, and it was only 2 minutes, but she was just so sweet and lovely, and she leans in, she's like, so tell me, UK or US Drag Race? And I was like, that's a good question. But she's just so sweet and so funny and so genuine. Next one on my list, Jonathan Fox. So funny. Unintentionally funny. In season 6, she probably should have won a challenge at some point. But we hope to see her back on All-Stars someday. I don't think she said she wants to do All-Stars, but I hope she comes back. Because I love Jocelyn a lot. She's just so funny, so sweet. I should get a cameo from her, because she's on there. I should get one from her, because I really miss her on TV, and she's, again, just really sweet. And she's a Massachusetts queen, so I have to root from her, because she's semi-local to where I am, so we love that. Peppermint. We love Peppermint. She's the only one from season 9's top 4 without a crown. She should be one with a crown to complete the season 9 supremacy. But we hope to see her back, maybe All-Star 7, because I don't think she's rumored to be there for 6. That would be nice to have Peppermint finally get her crown, because she needs one. And being the first, trans woman to play a major role on Broadway. Iconic. She needs to be on Broadway more, honestly. Shea Coulee, we love Shea. Clay Coulee, our current reigning All-Star winner, of course. Really thought she was going to win season 9, but hey, sometimes we're just wrong, aren't we, UK season 2 fans? But, we love Shay, obviously beautiful. Really only had one bad week, which was that makeover challenge, which, what can you do about that? But, anyway, she's obviously, like, gorgeous and brilliant and hilarious and what else can you say about her? She's perfection. Lemon. I had a cameo from Lemon a few days ago. You can go check that out. She talks about some of her favorite dance moments because she is a dancer, and if you didn't know that, she will tell you every 10 minutes on Kansas Drag Race that she is a dancer. But we love Lemon. She's just so pretty, and yes, she's Yellow Jan, and we all know she's Yellow Jan because she was Jan's roommate. She didn't know Lemon and Jan were roommates in New York, so that must have been chaos, but I love Lemon. We will see her on International All-Stars, I'm sure. She's been very, I'm not gonna be, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. We love her, though. She's very, like, someone on, my actual top 10 list, she's very shady, but always with a smile. So we love her. There's a few more queens left on this list. I could not narrow this down. Tayce. Tayce. We love her. Supermodel, diva. I mean, go check out her Instagram. She's been modeling like almost every day. We love her so much. And we hope to see her on All Stars International Season 2 with some of these other girls. It's going to be like UK Supremacy over on that season, isn't it? If she's not too busy being, Naomi Campbell, that is. She might be, but we love her. Jackie Cox. We love Jackie. In light of what happened with season 12, I wish Jackie had been invited back to the finale. I can understand why she wasn't, but I wish she had. Maybe if they were able to film it like they did with the season finale and lip sync for the crown in Paris, she would have been. But Jackie was just so brave and kind, and you just felt like a warmth coming from her. I know a lot of people weren't like a big fan of hers on her season, but I really was. You'll see like kind of a running theme with some of these queens. They make it to like 5th place, and then they go home. Unless you're 2 of these queens on my top 10 list, and you make it to 8th place, and you go home. But like even with this list, with like Lemon being in 5th, or it happens. But we still love Jackie a lot. Let's give a shout out to a couple of other international queens. Janie Jacquet on Holland. Have not gotten a cameo from anyone from Holland, but Janie is definitely someone who I would consider doing because I really liked her. She won 2 challenges because, kind of Envy Peru's Drag Race Holland, really, but not that I'm complaining because obviously Envy is a wonderful queen, but Janie fits more into the archetype of queens that I tend to relate to or tend to root for, as you will see with these lists. I have a certain archetype of queen, and Janie's definitely one. She did win their musical, or for Holland Drag Race, but she obviously is that kind of girl and always beautiful, and we love her. And the last one on this list is Bandit from Drag Race Thailand Season 2. I watched Thailand a few weeks ago, both seasons, and Bandit is just, her fashions were incredible all season. Never had a bad runaway look, never really had that much of a bad week until she went home right before the finale in a double elimination. I really thought she was going to be in the top 3. But if you haven't seen my cameo from Pangina, who was one of the judges and co-host on Drag Race Thailand both seasons, go watch that because she said Bandit actually made some of her look that she wore on the show, which is crazy. But we love Bandit. We do. So if you haven't watched Drag Race Thailand, Season 2 is on WoW Presents Plus. Season 1 I found mostly on YouTube. It's out there with English subtitles. Go watch it, because those girls on Thailand do not mess around, let me tell you. Neither do the judges. But again, those are just my honorable mentions. Just wanted to shout out some of the queens that I love dearly and that I hope to see on All Stars International. Janie is supposed to be there. She's supposed to be the one Holland representative on All Stars International Season 1. So hopefully, without envy casting a shadow over everyone she should meet, Janie will have her due. All Stars International is going to be, like, the best season of this year, I think. Maybe UK Season 2. But those two are probably going to be the best this year. We'll see. I will be back probably in a few days, maybe longer than that, depending on when I can film, for my top 10 list. Again, if you haven't seen one of your favorites on this list, they might be on the next list, or they might just not be on my list at all, and that's no shade to those queens. They're just not my cup of tea.